those like
he
writes,
the next part is
oh yeah,
no, put it up because there's something I want to point out.
Here it is. He writes, unfortunately, no, the protection of American citizens is always the responsibility of the host nation government, which is why we pull our embassies out of places that host nations can't or won't protect them. Syria, Iran, Yemen, Venezuela, etc. Etc. is doing a lot of work there.
Yeah. North Korea.
And then you write back, are you implying that the Israeli government will protect me and the other Americans here? I don't understand. The IDF led us directly into an ambush. That's what's supposed to happen, yes.
But it didn't.
So he has repeatedly in our conversation, like, said, like, well, let's be real. The Israeli government is not fulfilling their duties here. But in the same conversation, he says, if the host country fails to protect Americans, we pull our embassy. So, like, why do we have an embassy in Israel? I mean, I'm not even trying to, like make a great point here. Just, I mean, that objectively speaking, they're not protecting Americans here. The Israeli
you just did a story 2 weeks ago about Americans killed in Israel by Israeli forces. And not only will they not pull the embassy out, you can barely get a meeting with lawmakers who represent these people.
Right.
What has struck me throughout this entire thing, and it's also, you see this in the context of the hostages as well. When there is an American Israeli, as opposed to an American Palestinian, like that person becomes an icon if they are killed in Israel. This happens on a regular basis where American citizens are completely, they're either killed, they're imprisoned, they're beat up. Nothing by the media, nothing by the U.S. government. It is such an explicit manifestation of, I don't know if we want to call it racism or the or if there's some other dynamic layered on top of the racism, or if the racism allows this other dynamic to happen. I don't know, but it's so clear. There's two different standards.
I think it's a combination of like just pure racism, like Islamophobia, but also anti-Palestinian racism, which is distinct, and also like combine that with just complete deference to Israel, who's responsible for all these killings, and these people just don't exist. I mean, like I said, I'm staying in the home of a 16-year-old an American teenager.
Yeah.
We have the guy who runs the prison system in Israel openly bragging about torturing and starving prisoners, including Americans, the flotilla people. And I can't tell you how hard it's been to get any politician to pay attention to this kid who's stuck in prison.
Can we put up this image of him just so people know? Good on Ayanna Pressley who put out this statement about this. I wonder, honestly, if some of she's been great on this issue regardless, but Mohammed Ibrahim, a U.S. citizen, is being held in Israeli prison. His health is deteriorating. The circumstances are desperate. The United States must use every avenue available to secure the release of this Palestinian American child. And I just want to put that image up there because that is a child. I mean, looking at him, it's just insane. And we have no idea what is happening to him in these Israeli torture dungeons right now.
He was supposed to spend this past summer working at the family ice cream shop in Tampa Bay. He was going to work there with his first cousin, Saifullah Musalet. Saifullah was beaten to death by settlers a couple kilometers from here in July, while Mohammed was in prison. So as far as the family knows, he doesn't know that his cousin was beaten to death. Or the prison guards have been taunting him with it. That also is a thing that happens. But think about that. I mean, this ice cream shop, two of the people that were supposed to be working there, first cousins, one is dead and one of them is left for dead in Israeli military detention. I mean, these are Americans. It is so absurd. And I just want to say, like, listen, right before this, I was visiting Saifullah's grave, actually. And right next to him is a grave of Mohammed Shalabi, who is an 18-year-old who was murdered on the same day as Saifullah. He got, whatever little amount of attention Saifullah got, Mohammed Shalabi got less because he's not an American. And, I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but the reason I'm putting such an emphasis on these Palestinian Americans is not because their lives are more important or more valuable, but it is because when the American government refuses to step in to in any way protect their own citizens, get justice for their murder, help rescue them from torture dungeons, it goes to show just, the extent of our just, horrific relationship with Israel.
Yep.
All right, let's play this. You posted this about 3 hours ago because it appears that things settled down probably in the wake of how far your reporting traveled, or maybe explicitly so. And let's play this, but I want to talk about the dynamic that must exist for this to be the outcome right now. And I'm curious about that. Okay, let's play this.
It's because your video yesterday, that's why today it doesn't come.
The settlers?
The settlers, yeah.
That's good to know.
All the world saw your video yesterday. That God sent you for us.
Oh, well, all right.
It's good to end on a little bit more. Of
let's play this one. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this next one.
It's good to end on a little bit more. Of
let's play this one. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this next one down on the thread with the Israeli.